Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to ice dye a flannel shirt that I've reverse dyed. A few months ago I posted a video where I reverse dyed a couple of black and white flannel shirts. I used out white Brite for both of the shirts. This is one of those shirts, and today I'm going to add some color back in. I'm going to ice dye the shirt down in the muck. So I've placed the shirt down inside of a plastic container, and I'm using my hands to form some folds or scrunches in the shirt. I don't want it packed too tightly down inside of this container. I'm going to add the dye over the top of the ice, so I'm going to begin by adding the ice on top of the shirt. Since this container has got holes for handles, I'm going to go ahead and put the container inside another plastic container just to make sure it doesn't leak all over the place. I also have a couple of large pieces of ice that I'm going to try to break up. Clearly I need to buy myself an ice pick, but for now I'm just going to use my scissors. I'm going to sprinkle the dye over the top of the ice. I'm beginning with Magenta Galactica from Dharma Trading Company, followed by Pure Magenta from Dye Spin, and Royal Purple from Dye Spin. I'm usually pretty heavy-handed with the dye, so I'm really trying to restrain myself and not add quite as much dye to the top of the ice. Then I'm going to add a small sprinkle of soda ash over the top of the dye and set the shirt aside and allow the ice to melt. I'm going to leave the shirt alone and allow it to process for at least 24 hours after all the ice melts. I'm going to allow the shirt to sit in the muck the entire time. If you're wondering, muck is the runoff from the melting ice that's mixed with the dye. Then I'm going to take the shirt to my utility sink and I'm going to begin rinsing it in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. After rinsing in cold for a while, I'm going to warm the water up to hot and continue rinsing to try to rinse out the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. I have quite a bit of excess dye coming out of the shirt, so I'm going to add some hot water to my utility sink along with a little bit of Blue Dawn dish detergent and just allow the shirt to soak. I'm going to change out the water when it cools off and continue the soaking process until my water is almost clear. Then I'm going to put the shirt along with a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent into my washing machine and wash it using a hot water cycle. And after the shirt has been washed and dried, this is what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? I'm not entirely sure about this one. I was trying not to be heavy-handed with the dye, but I should have added more. Since this shirt is a flannel, it's quite a bit thicker than just a traditional t-shirt, and I think it needed more dye added to the top. So when I reverse dyed this shirt, it went from a black and white flannel shirt to kind of a light taupe and white flannel shirt. And I don't mind the color of the taupe and white. I went ahead and dyed over another shirt like this, and you basically couldn't see any of the plaid at all when I was done with the shirt. This one you can still see that it was a plaid shirt, which is not bad, but it wasn't really the look that I was going for. By the way, if you want to see the reverse dye process on this shirt, down below in the description for this video, I have a link to the video where I reverse dyed this shirt. So I think I'm going to try this shirt again. Third time's a charm, right? So I need some suggestions. What do you guys think I should do to it? Should I go back in with the same colors and just add more dye to the shirt? Or should I add different colors to the top? And if so, what design should I do? Should I go back in with another scrunch design? Should I try to do a different design? I don't really want to reverse dye the shirt again. I just want to add some more dye on top. So it's got to be a color or colors that go along with this pink and purple. Drop me a comment down below and let me know what your suggestions are. And if you've enjoyed watching the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.